To RSN Live here on RSN TV 16. We are in the studio with Thom Perkins from Jackson Cross Country, right up in beautiful nearby Jackson, New Hampshire. Thom, how are you?
Great. It's a nice morning.
It is a beautiful morning out there. It's just a spectacular end of the Thanksgiving weekend.
It was a good weekend, too.
Oh, it was a great weekend.
Yep.
And so what's going on up at Jackson Cross Country?
Well, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got our season pass sales are going well. The new retail shop has opened up, and it looks real great in the touring center. Lots of good equipment there and some knowledgeable people who are there to help you buy skis and gear for cross-country skiing. And the trail crew's been out getting ready for the winter. With this recent windstorm we've had, we've got to go back over the trails one more time. It always happens
I
this
can
time
imagine,
of year.
yep.
You know, this time of year we've got the trails cleaned up, and we just have to check it out, make sure the blowdowns are cleared off.
Exactly. Now, and you were saying, just mentioned Seasons Pass, and they're on sale till tomorrow afternoon.
That's right. Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday, so tomorrow afternoon.
So tomorrow afternoon they're on sale for discount, and then after that the price goes up a little bit, but not much. It's still a bargain recreation.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you're getting a whole season out of short money, as they would say.
Yeah. It's only $135 full price, $115 until tomorrow afternoon for the whole season.
That's great. And I was looking online and looking at all of the trails. I mean, there's 70. Is it 70? I got to look at my.
More than that.
Well,
70 trails.
that you have listed, and they reach everywhere. I mean, it's just an amazing. I clicked on the map, and there's the map, and it's just these fingers going everywhere. It's just an incredible network you have up there.
It's a big system. The village of Jackson is interlaced by the cross-country ski trails and the snowshoe trails, and we occupy 60 square miles of land and have 11 mountains that we play upon. We start with the northern end at Wildcat Ski Area. You can buy a one-lift ride at Wildcat and ski the backside of Wildcat back down to the village. That drops 3,245 vertical feet, which is the 7th largest vertical drop of any ski area in the United States.
Wow.
And then we have trails that are absolutely dead flat and pleasant as well in the valleys, and so anybody can ski cross country in Jackson. And
that's one of the things about cross country. I think a lot of people think it's just skating, skiing on golf courses, just flat terrain. But I mean, the variety of terrain that you have up there in Jackson and the surrounding areas is just incredible.
It's pretty vast. The open fields that you see at the touring center are only 3% of our trail system, and we last year built the homologated race course. There's only 3 of those facilities in the entire United States. 6 or 7 trails that are homologated, but only 3 facilities, and we've got one of the facilities now.
That's awesome.
We spent a lot of money last year, and for a lot of generosity from landowners and donors, and it's a magnificent piece of our facility. Yeah.
Because your network crisscrosses private land and public land and all different spots. And
yes, we have about 75 landowners that allow us the use of their land for the trail system, plus the National Forest and the town of Jackson. And they all generously donate the use of their land for the recreation.
And it's awesome.
It's a pretty neat facility.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of, as I mentioned, the different terrain, but also the snowshoe trails, you mentioned it briefly, and the variety of snowshoeing. I mean, and snowshoeing is growing in popularity every year. It just keeps growing and growing. And I think people, once they get out there, they're like, this is awesome. Yeah, and you can do a bunch, and breaking snow is fun. But going on a nice groomed trail is pretty cool too. I mean, it's almost more fun.
It's not so much the groomed trails. We built some purpose-built snowshoe trails within our facility, and they're different than the cross-country ski trails. They're much more intimate, they're small, they're very compact. They take you places that are unique from the cross-country ski vistas. And it's just a completely different feeling to the snowshoe trails. We just built a brand new snowshoe trail this fall that goes out behind Mirror Lake, which is within the striking distance of the village. Yeah. You leave right from our touring center, across the fields and into the forest, and it has some really beautiful scenes that you can get to with not very great deal of difficulty. Yeah. It provides a nice alternative to cross-country skiing for somebody. If family and somebody might have a situation where they prefer not to ski, they'd rather snowshoe or take an alternate day, and it just provides a nice alternative.
That's great. And the other thing, too, you mentioned the new ski shop right in your touring center.
Gorham Bike and Ski out of Portland, Maine has got a shop in our base lodge now.
And the base slide, you can kind of get yourself ready to go for your skiing that day.
We have a great rental shop with some really good equipment and a great staff. Our ticket information office staff is right there. Our ski school is right there. We have a brown bag area with a fireplace, and it's very comfortable.
Yeah, very nice spot. So we're just we're hoping to get some snow. Well, obviously, we're hoping to get some snow. But as we were saying, every year it happens. We have a cold snap in November, and then we get a warm spell, and then it turns cold again. And we're gonna be out there cross country skiing pretty soon.
This is the time of year everybody starts panicking about the snow, and it'll happen. It always does. And I'm encouraged by the weather pattern. We've just experienced a northeaster coming up the coast. We're going to have another one later in the week.
Yep.
And one of these northeasters will turn on the cold side, and from there on, it'll be get ready to rumble.
That's right.
Start partying on the snow.
Now, and you can also. Obviously, you don't need 2 feet of snow to start going on the trails.
No, we spent $250,000 in those trails last year that we developed for the homologated race course. And we have about 40 kilometers of trails we can offer with 4 inches of snow.
And we get 4 inches of snow like that.
It doesn't take much.
That's right.
And so, unlike other recreations where it requires a lot more snow, like snowmobiling or some other recreations, it doesn't take a lot because we don't wear the snow out. We just use the top 3/8 of an inch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so it doesn't take a lot of snow, and we know how to do that. And we've invested a lot of money in machinery and got a great grooming staff, and they really take care of the trails. We're in this Thursday, we take delivery of our brand new piston bully. We have 2 piston bullies we groom with. We've had them for years, and we rotate them out. This is our year to buy a brand new piston bully. $155,000. I got to write a check on Thursday. So big money. But,
does it come with an air freshener too? You get to bang the tires.
That's actually not added option. Yeah, my staff they really know how to use these machines, and we can take snow that is pretty marginal in the midwinter and make some great skiing out of it. It's just delightful. Where everybody else will be just shut down because it's impossible to ski upon. These guys can go out there and turn whatever it is into really, really good skiing.
Well, that's terrific. And we know that throughout the winter, people can hear the ski reports here on RSN. They can hear it on the radio in different spots. They can also go to your website, JacksonXC.org, and find out about what's going on. But should start planning on some cross-country skiing.
Yeah, we've got some great events this winter. We have 108 events this winter.
108.
108, and are
there that many days?
115-day season.
There you go.
We have a great event on February 21st. It's called the Groom Trail Challenge. It's something we've just decided to do. It's we're going to challenge people to see how many of the trails they can ski in one day.
It's
an 11-hour day from dawn to dusk, and see what percentage of trails you can ski. And we're going to have some pretty good prizes for it, and
some pretty tired people too at the end.
If they ski at all, if we groom what we can groom, they're going to be skiing over 130 kilometers.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's great. Well, Thom, I want to thank you for joining us here at RSN.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we'll see you again. And we'll check it out on JacksonXC.org.